know who she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's done some of my IV drops. She's quite young. She's like got a couple years out of university.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you referred her to me when I moved up here.
Okay, yeah. And do you like her?
She's great. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Good. I've really enjoyed her.
Yeah, me too.
Good. Oh, I'm glad. And she's in Port Perry, so close to you?
Yeah, she moved, yep. I forget where in Port Perry, but not far. I think it's like the same distance. I had to go to Port Perry or Uxbridge.
Can you do me a favor? Can you text me her contact information, her new contact information?
Sure.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Oh my gosh, we're already 8:30. I'll wait one more minute because I know that everybody jumps on in that last minute, so I will wait. So good. Okay, let's see here. Gotta wait for, oh, we got Sarah, see Jen. Melissa's having issues with her dog. He's got diarrhea. Right?
The dog or
What's that?
who has the diarrhea, the dog or Melissa?
She says the dog. The neighbor fed the dog too many treats. Oh my gosh, that so reminds me when Jen Brennan was going for NMD, her dog had diarrhea. And on the last day, she put a diaper on her dog. She put a diaper on her dog because she didn't have time to deal with the diarrhea. Jen, one of the most funniest stories, NMD stories of all time. I think like you make the like, I don't know, whatever story gallery of like, how did it go when you went to NMD?
Oh my gosh, Melissa was like, what are you doing? And I said, Burra's got the runs and he had like diarrhea all over the baseboards and it was like smeared across my kitchen floor. So I had pull-ups. So I stuck him in a pull-up and then it was like scooting everywhere and he was in a pull-up for like 2 days. It was so good.
Oh my gosh, what we do, hey? What we do. Okay, shall we start? I see all of our leaders are on the call, so we'll get started and hopefully more will join. I think we're pushing the team hard, I tell you. We have lots of calls going on, which is great. So happy Wednesday, everyone. It's nice to see you guys. I got a full page agenda today. We got lots to share. So first off, I just want to welcome all the new partners. We had over 64 partners join us in the month of April. So probably our biggest month ever as a team. So congratulations on 64 new partners. And I want to just say we're part of the Shining Star International group. So Dr. Mitra Ray and her husband, Doug Barlow, run it. And she shared her numbers that in total, there were 600 new people just within her organization that joined, and we were 64 of the 600. So it just gives you kind of a perspective of how big the organization is that we're part of, and it's growing, one of the biggest growing teams in the world. So it's kind of cool to be part of that energy. So before I jump into anything, I just want to reach out to the leaders right now to say, is there anybody, or not even the leaders, but just anybody on the call that wants to welcome a new team member if they are new to the team and they're on the call tonight?
I do, please. Jennifer Richardson. So like posh. Anyways, she's my newbie. She just hit Partner Plus today, guys. She's been in for like 2 days, which is so wicked. I'm so excited that she's partnered up. She's already done an event. We've got 2 other ones planned for the next couple of days, and she's just like all in, playing full out, and I'm so stoked to have her join us.
Awesome.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Welcome. Keep on going, girl. Anybody else want to do any warm welcomes? Okay, no,
So I have, sorry, Katrina. She's just on the product, just taking a look at her business. So I asked her to hop on our team call. So she's
Okay.
on. She's on the Katrina. You can't see her face, but she's listening. I just want to welcome her.
okay. Hello, Katrina. So anyone else for welcome before we move on to the next, which will be celebrating promotions? So big promotions out of April. Any big shout outs? I want to give one big shout out. Where's Angela? She just jumped on. There's our newest leader on the team. Qualified senior sales.
Yay, Angela! We're so
Angela.
proud of you.
And you
Amazing.
rock, girl.
Yeah, amazing.
Thank you.
And she gets an extra $1,000 bonus as well this month. So I know that will help you and your family, knowing you're off work right now. So that's awesome. Really proud of you. You're building a beautiful team. Any other big announcements for promotions or shout outs before we move on?
I do. I just would like to give a congratulations to all three of my partners who joined pretty much almost at the same time. Shauna, Marcy, and Crystal, and they all hit Partner Plus. So I really want to congratulate them on their really quick leveling up. So it was amazing. They did such a good job.
Awesome, for sure. Okay, so anybody else, because then we're going to move on to the Bees Knees Awards. This is a pretty special award, and we're going to get Jen Brennan to make the announcement. So before
Yeah.
we,
I just wanted to, they're not on the call, but I know that they'll be watching. But my Kingston team is growing. I know Megan and Simon are on the call, and they're working really hard. But I had two new girls, Elle and Jamie, both hit Partner Plus last month too, and going for QSC. So I'm just so happy for them.
awesome. Yes. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm like typing stuff on the side because people are asking me questions. Multitasking is not my strength here. Okay, so that's awesome, Sarah. Yeah, your team is just exploding as well. So proud of you. Any other? Yeah.
I just have one, and it's like an oldie but a newie. So Alice Tratt just re-qualified her business for the first time since probably last year. She gave birth and has a newborn on her hip and is working real hard. So I just wanted to shout out her.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you. That's amazing.
Hey,
As I'm
Alice.
nursing.
Yeah, Alice.
Alice.
Just quick, Sarah Beardmore here. I just want to congratulate Stephanie Mormon for qualifying her business for the first month out of QSC, as well as Jennifer Lynn qualifying first month out of QSC, and lots of new Partner Pluses, but I know we need to move on. So congrats to everybody.
So good. Hey, Alice, I'm trying to recruit your sister. I work out with her at the gym in Uxbridge, so I'm working on her, girlfriend.
Good. I've been working on her too.
Like, I feel like we're this close.
Yes.
Okay, guys, so we do these special awards. We've been doing it for a couple years. It's called the Bees Knees Awards. Our team is called Team B, and the Bees Knees Awards is really special. What it represents is the one distributor, I'm going to say partner. I keep on saying distributor, but I know we want to say partner. That's our new language for 2020. So correct me if I say distributor. What do I say partner? It's the partner that shows up, that brings it. We actually have a criteria, and I've written it down here. Just hold on so that you guys know. So it's somebody that's showing up on the calls. It's people that are showing up on the events. It's leaders that are running their own calls. It's hosting events. It's leadership. It's growing into leadership. So you could still be, someone down in the marketing plan, but you're being brave. You're going out and you're doing stuff, even though it's uncomfortable. We look at orders for the month. We look at new reps for the month, and just a positive attitude that brings so much value to the team. Somebody that's like, hey, I'll help you. I'm not even making money off you, but I'll help you. Like, just going over and above. And there was a couple that really stood out, but there was one in particular that really, really stood out. Like we were in awe, and it was like, we have to give a shout out to this person. So I'm going to stop talking because I want actually Jen Brennan to make the announcement and then share why this particular individual was awarded this prestigious recognition.
Okay. Well, the good thing is that we were talking about it right in front of her and she had no idea because she was on another call. Mokhtar.
What?
You, girlfriend.
Oh.
She doesn't know what we're talking about.
Mokhtar is the bee's knees this month, guys. And
What?
yeah. Like massive. Like, guys, so we talked about it. It's like, okay, you hit NMD and you think it has to be all about your team. And we just do the work, we put it in, whatever. We're trying to set an example. We want to lead by example. We want you guys to follow our rule. And we never want the recognition. But Sarah is like next level. And we talked about it. And there's so many people that are rocking this month. And we had a really hard time deciding because there were so many people that did amazing. But Sarah just was over the top. She had almost 30 orders. I think the month before she was at less than half of that. I said to her, like, we always have like a competition going on, guys. Like, I'm like, just go for it because you get the sales profit next month. So we're like, okay, where are you at? And all month. I don't even know how many people she brought on her team. I lost track. Her team, bringing on team, her training that team. Like, this is a girl who's working full-time, has a little boy, has a family, she's married, she's a wife. She does it all, and she never complains. She has no excuses. We always chat about how, like, when she first started, she used to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night, guys. And I finally said to her, like, you need to get your shit together, and you need to go to bed at 9:30. And what is that extra half an hour going to do for you? And she's setting such an example of what this business can look like, what it should look like. She does it in the stolen moments, and we're just so damn proud of you. You have just risen and changed into this beautiful leader. And there are people on this call tonight that they look up to you and they know that you are walking the talk, girl. And I can't even imagine where you're going to be a year from now because you are killing it. So we are so, so proud of you. And yeah, you're just such an amazing leader, Sarah. Thank you.
Oh, wow, guys, I'm so shocked. Thank you. This last month was so crazy. And the past couple of years have definitely been tough. You know, ever since I hit NMD, why am I here? Maybe I don't deserve this. But this community, the leaders, all of you guys, you know, you don't give up. You just believe in yourself, and our team just helps you believe in yourself and trust in the process and the personal growth that comes along with it. And yeah, I was pretty proud of myself last month too. But I couldn't have done it without my team and without the leadership and friendships that I have with all of you guys. So thank you so much. Like that, I'm speechless, to be honest.
You're so deserving. Seriously. You show up no matter what. Zero excuses. And that is like the biggest thing. And you are all in. You're playing all in. And that's, I think, what this is about. It's like, you know what? We all have a million excuses, and you don't let those excuses stop you. And when you decide to play all in, full in, and help anyone and everyone, and you brought this beautiful team together. Like, I've watched you in the last 6 months just evolve to, like, you know, it used to be like we all work together as NMDs, and then you watch people kind of like go off and they start to like become just their own NMD and their own leader. And it's just so cool. So yeah, you guys are lucky to be led by such an amazing leader, for sure.
Awesome. Well
And if
done,
I
girlfriend.
Can I add to that? We've never given this award to an NMD. We always said this is not about NMDs, but it was so blatantly obvious that it had to go to Sarah. Like, there was absolutely no question
that she had to earn this award because of the numbers on the board, because of everything she was doing. We absolutely had to, and I think everyone on this team needs to know how amazing she is and what a rock star. So this is huge. So huge congrats, Sarah.
Yeah.
Thank
Awesome.
you so much.
Well done.
If
We
I
love
can do
so
it,
much.
you guys can do it.
Yeah. The
Just
growth.
don't
is
give up. Don't give up when it gets hard. Lean into your team. Lean into every single one of us, because I know those days where it is hard. You need the community, and that's what kept me going. And my team that's stuck by me, like Dax and Beck and Sarah and Brandy, and Stace, and I'm just so proud of all of them, watching them grow and just having such amazing mentorship with Jen and Melissa and Nicole. I look up to you guys so much and I've learned so much. But doing your own work in your own personal growth, because that at the end of the day is what helps you dig and what helps you keep going through the tough times. And it's not just about the business, it's about everything, right? How you are as a mother, how you are as a friend, how you are as a wife. Just kind of like, it just is such an amazing gift that this opportunity gives us to become the best people ever. So thank you very, very much. My heart is very full. So much gratitude.
Awesome. Well done. Okay, I'm going to announce the bees of the month. This is something that we have added. We wanted to just highlight, how you have employees of the month. Well, we wanted to highlight the bees of the month. These are the ones that are still stepping up. They're bringing it, they are shining within our team, in our organization. So they're in no order particularly. I'm just going to read them out. So Ilona Morrison, a big shout out to Ilona, 9 orders and 4 distributors. She's killing it in Kelowna. I know that you did some two partners, yesterday? Yeah. Kim Barker, 51 orders and 1 new partner. She's in Arizona. I just spoke with her today. Very special girl. She did 20 personal Tower Garden orders last month, and she tripled her paycheck. Was crying how emotional that was, because there's debt that they need to pay out. So I always love asking the question, what is this money going to do for your family? And when you hear how significant this impacts, so beautiful. Kim has volume for qualified national marketing director. So we're so proud of Kim, and she's just working on tweaking up her structure. So she is well on her way to QNMD, which is 1 away from our top position. Jennifer Lynn is a brand new distributor under Sarah Beardmore. She fast-tracked to QSC. She got 4 new partners in her first month. She ended up getting 14 orders in April, and she's just killing it. She's down in the US as well. We've got our rock star, Marissa. Marissa is our Italian Montreal gal. She's always on Power Hour every morning. She's a mama 4, just had a baby. She came back into the business. She stopped after having her 4th baby, took a little time to help heal and recover and get back to what it's like to be a mama bear with now 4. Marissa I have down here 27, I think she was close to 30 orders as well, which is pretty exciting. So she's just really rocking it out there in the Montreal area. We have our Melissa Seguin. Where are you, dear? You had a killer month. Oh my gosh. So recognizing you as a top B this month. 17 orders I had down, at least 1 new partner to get that right. And then Kelly Morgan, she keeps on showing up on this Bees of the Month award, because this woman has just figured out how to shred on Instagram. 135 orders. This is her 4th month in a row of having over 100 new orders. If you want to follow her on Insta, it's Veggie Mom Cooks. You can follow her stories. Don't duplicate her in regards to trying to breed Kelly Morgan. That's not the way it goes, but you can get some ideas and some inspiration of what she does and she also brought on 4 partners. So congratulations, Bees of the Month. You guys are amazing. We will also be recognizing if you got 3 orders or more. We call you the worker bees, and that will show up in the next 24 hours. Nikki Webb, who is our personal assistant on here, she'll be putting all of that together tomorrow. And again, welcome all of our new partners. Holy cow, that was a lot of announcements. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Okay, so as I move on, are you guys ready for some updates? We actually just had the Canadian NMD meeting, and there are some announcements that you guys need to know. So first announcement is around the Tower Gardens. You want to know some updates on the Tower Garden? Yeah? Okay. So Tower Gardens, as you guys know, the lights are still on track to come in like early June. So no changes there. Right now, somebody had asked about if a bulb goes out on the lights, what do we do? Can we replace them? We're currently not set up yet to replace, but it would fall under the warranty, the 1-year warranty. So if you're having any bulb issues, you would directly contact the office and they will deal with you on an individual basis. FYI, we ran out of seedlings for about 3 or 4 days. So there was about 30 to 40 Tower Garden customers in Canada that received no seeds. They did get a handwritten note in the Tower Garden to say, we apologize, we've run out. All of those customers have been shipped seedlings, just as an FYI in case it was one of your customers. We ran out of the Flex Tower Gardens on April 23rd. So yes, we are out of stock on the Flex. We are not out of stock on the in-home. We are expecting the Flex to come back into stock on May 19th. So there is going to be a little bit of a lag. We apologize. They're doing everything that they can to make these as fast as they can. There's another big shipment coming in right after. So they're hoping early June we will be back up and having extra inventory so we won't have to deal with this again. Right now, in the in-home units, all in-home units have the new timers. Right now, there is an extra inventory of old timers. So if people are actually ordering timers right now, they're getting the old version, not the new version. The new timers are on their way, but they're not here yet in our warehouse. So just wanted to let you guys know that. I actually just ordered a backup timer just in case, and it's not the new one, it's the old one. So that was the update on the towers. Any questions on that? Good. Okay. Next one I want to talk to you guys is the May campaign. So the May campaign that is happening is all about extra money for you guys. So if I quickly bring up my share screen, I'm going to go over it and then I'm going to go through all the different examples and scenarios for you guys because we were getting tons of questions. Let me get the visual out here for you guys. Hold on. Just trying to find my image. Give me 1 sec. May bonuses. Okay. Can you guys see that? Nope. Okay.
We see your Facebook.
Can see my Facebook. Okay. Can you see this now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to quickly summarize so that you guys are clear. This is for Canada only. So if you have Canadian business, you have the opportunity to make extra money. So I'm going to quickly go through. So Partner Plus, you're generating 1,333 points. You want to do that obviously as fast as you can because we're really, our goal is to get you to QSC in 30 days. The May title reward is $150 and the sponsor gets $50. There's some scenarios on the bottom that you can either focus on Tower Gardens to get there, or you can do a combination of all of our products, which is capsules or shakes. On average though, Towers is 4 orders. On average, for if you're focusing on the capsules, it's 4 orders of the trios. That will get you to Partner Plus. That also does include your own orders. I want to specify that. Qualifying sales coordinator is a big jump. It definitely is going to require you guys to get into action, probably get people on the prospect calls and do some events and have a lot of conversations, but it's worth it because if you take a look, $600, they have doubled the bonus. So you go from 300 to 600 and the reward for your partner is 300. So there's $900 sitting on the table for you guys to generate, plus then of course all of your retail profit. So if you're just focused on the towers, it's around 14 towers. If you're focused on quads, it's 10 quads, or the trios, it's 14 trios. And that's really, really exciting. And so what I want to do is I want to just stop and give you guys some scenarios, because I have been getting questions for the last 2 days about what about this? What about that? So I want to just clarify and give you a few examples. So let's say you have a new rep and your new rep started April 20th. And that new rep already has some volume, like let's say Partner Plus volume. They've already got 1,500. So they can participate, but they're a rolling 30. So that means if they started and had their first order on April 20th, the rolling 30 for them would be May 20th. They would have to have 5,555 points, or sorry, 5500. They would have to have their QSC volume, okay? Another example would be you haven't even signed up somebody yet and you're thinking about somebody. So let's say next week on May 16th, you sign up a new partner in the month of May. They can still participate in the May campaign, the May push. They have 30 days. So it's kind of like any time now in the month of May, if you sign up a partner and the first order starts the clock. So today, for example, is May 6th. If you signed up a new partner and they just put in their personal order, they have 30 days from today to get to QSC. Is that clear? Anybody need clarification? Because I know there was so much confusion around that. So technically we're overlapping April, May, and June. It's a rolling 30. You just have to have that points for QSC, whether it's towers. And remember, your QSC has to have one new partner that has at least one new order, okay? Are we good? Our goal is to break as many new QSCs as possible. And here's my goal. I want to be the #1 team in Canada breaking QSCs. Let's go for it. Let's be the one to go. How did they do it? What is their magic secret sauce? Let's just say our attitude and energy and lots of training. Okay. I also want to let you guys know that there's some important dates that I want you to write in your calendar. So we were supposed to have the Ontario Regional in Toronto this month, and a regional means that, you know, all the distributors come together. There's 100, 150 of us, and we have an all-day training. So we've decided to take it online and open it up for all of Canada. So it's going to happen on Friday, May 27th, and it's going to be set up very similar to the live conference that the US had. We're going to get an email. You're going to get a link to a Vimeo, and all of the small mini trainings are already going to be pre-recorded, which is amazing because it's going to give you guys an opportunity to watch it at your own leisure. If you're a busy mom and can only watch a video, here and there, it'll give you time to watch over the weekend. But it will be released on Friday the 22nd so that you can start to review the trainings. All the trainings are going to come from Canadian leaders, and it will all be Canadian content. Saturday night, the 23rd, we've decided to have a Canadian online party. We're going to have a flyer coming out, and Sarah, I know you're helping so much to pull these flyers together, and we're meeting tomorrow morning to get that out. But there'll be flyers to hold the spot. And there'll be an online Saturday party. So all of Canada will come onto a big, big Zoom. And it is kind of like the after party. And there's going to be recognition, prizes, and connections so that you guys can get connected with our larger community across Canada. So I just wanted you guys to put those dates in your calendar. We will also be having kind of a Take Healthy Back theme, like a Prevention Plus that you guys can invite people to. We're just working out the details of the exact date, but it will be that week. And it will be an evening where you'll be able to invite guests and prospects to learn more about prevention and our products. So stay tuned for that. And then I'm going to just end it with a couple other things that I want you guys to consider. Tomorrow night is the continuation of the Dinner in the Movie that Dr. Mitra Ray has arranged. So we moved it from Fridays to Thursdays. So it starts tomorrow night, Thursday night. The information, I believe, is been posted on Team B. I also believe, Nikki, you're on here. Could you just double check that you've got that information on our events page for everybody, the Dinner in a Movie, just so people can go there for quick access. It's Dr. Jan Roberto. She is a medical doctor, family physician, and she's going to be talking about the importance of micronutrients for prevention. And then the last thing I just want to mention is that tonight at 9:30, if you are a new rep and you are confused about numbers, if you're confused about, I don't know how to get 14 orders in 30 days, I would highly recommend you jump on to Dr. Mitra Ray's call tonight. She's doing a one-time only training for all new Canadian partners to learn the numbers and to get her perspective of how you get to QSC. So it's a great opportunity. I know for myself, I am jumping on. I'm going to write the code on here right now so you guys can write it down. It's a Zoom number, 669, and then it's 478. So you guys want to write that down, 829-0669-478. So 9:30 tonight. So that is in 30.
You want to repeat that, Nicole? I'll put it in the chat.
Oh, I privately messaged it to Jen. Hold on.
Okay.
It's
okay.
good. Okay. 829
Mm-hmm.
0669 and then 478. Yeah. Okay. So I think that is all I had on my agenda. That was an entire 30 minutes. I feel like we haven't gotten any training in yet, but I do want to leave this time now open to answer any questions and maybe address some of the fears or concerns, or just how am I even going to get like those 14 orders in the next 30 days? I think that's where the conversation needs to happen over and over and over again, is what are people doing? How are they making it happen? Now I know we got Randy on here. Randy, this morning you were one order away from QSC. Did you close that off today? I'm gonna unmute yourself, Randy.
I did not close it off today, but I have 3 calls tomorrow.
Awesome. Yeah. So Randy, actually, I'm just going to and you're focusing mostly on the Tower Gardens. Can you give a perspective? Because you're brand new. Your close, I think your 30 days is still like another week and a half away. So you're going to close it before 30 days. Can you just give some inspiration to these newbies that are freaking out of, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? And you're focusing on the towers.
Yeah, well, I just like them. I really like the towers, and I tell people that I do, and they appeal to me, and they appeal to someone who wants to eat in September. You know, so I think it's just I'm not trying to put one over on anyone, and I try to be as transparent as possible, and authenticity wins, you know. And the list of people, somebody said it on here, don't decide for them. don't decide who before you call is not going to say yes.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that has been really big for me because I think of the people that in my mind I'm thinking there's no way, but when I call them, they're really interested, and they've been on a couple of the calls with you, and it's been great. So yeah, and again, it's been said, just keep on going, no matter what happens. Get up the next day, look at your list, flip it over, and look at it again.
I just want to pipe in there, Randy, that's great. And that's actually one of the biggest lessons that you will get. Do not judge anyone, because you have no idea what's going on, right? I know on multiple occasions, I'm like, no, I'm not going to message them. This totally wouldn't be for them, or they have no money. You just don't know. So I love that you shared that, Randy, and you're having success with that, because it's a massive lesson to learn so early.
Yeah, it is so true. Oh my gosh, I just had that experience today. I just jumped on with an old friend, and she lives in a multi-million-dollar home in Caledon, and she's got a wellness center. She's like so well-to-do. She's so busy. And just before we were closing off, I said, hey, we have this new in-home. I showed her the picture. She's like, do you know that I go into people's homes and I redesign, and we talk health and we talk prevention? She goes, do you know how many clients I have that would love this in-home? I wasn't going to share. I totally was not going to share. And she said, I'm ready to sign up. Send me your link. She's already signed up. I wasn't going to share with her because I judged her. She doesn't need this, but her heart is so big, and she wants people to eat chemical-free plants. And I was about to judge her. So that's a great example. Don't judge people. So Randy, I think you'll be probably one of our first May QSCs, and your male. So I just want to say, we need more male energy, and we just thank you. And I know that you will give permission to the other males to maybe get working and picking up the phone. So keep up the great work of being such a great role model. Okay, and what is the in-home? The in-home is just our newest Tower Garden version. It's a smaller version. So it's the Tower Garden, in-home Tower Garden. And
I did have an interesting question. Does anybody know if you can grow coffee in these things?
I don't know, coffee.
In theory, well, I mean, given what coffee is, in theory you could. I don't know that any of the plants could necessarily get big enough to produce a sustainable harvest for the amount that we tend to drink. And I also, I mean, it would be interesting to see, even if they could, if they'd have a proper roasting system. I don't know about that, but you could put, like, coffee plants would definitely fit in one. Absolutely. I know even just like little potted coffee plants you can get at the store, you can, if you get them to the right situation, that they'll produce the coffee berries. So
are they like a bush, or are they more of a succulent?
They're a tree. Okay. Typically they are grown into trees, but like a lot of plants like that, you can, by how you prune them and that kind of thing, you can determine the shape and size and that kind of thing.
So yes, but it would definitely be a long-term thing.
Oh yeah.
I've never heard of it, but you know what? I'm recommending people to make sure they're on the Tower to Table Facebook group. There's over 12,000 people in that group, and it's actually run by our corporate office. So Tower to Table, make sure you guys are in it. It's amazing. And what I love about it is it's scanned by the corporate people to make sure the right information is being put in there. There are so many different other Tower Garden groups. And I just have a comfort level, especially because right now I'm putting my customers in it. And I just feel that is like, it's corporate, and they're going to make sure that if something is said that's not appropriate or not right, they're going to like pull it down. So I like that one for sure. And then there's also the Tower Garden like exchange group too. And that's really a lot for distributors. So yeah, so make sure you're in that.
I know Becky and Sarah, because a lot of the stuff from certain tower sites are not really Canadianized with their growing seasons. And I know Sarah and Becky have put in some time and effort, and they have a Tower Garden Canada Facebook group also.
Right. Do you want to, what is it called? Maybe.
Canada's Tower Gurus.
Okay. Beautiful. There you go. That's another great support page. Thank you. So, okay, so that was a shout out to Randy and just a great message. Is there anybody else that has any questions at all about the QSC and going for it?
I have one quick, what I hope is a quick question.
Okay.
For conversations with people that, you know, have kind of been stretched out over a few days and that kind of thing on messaging systems and that kind of thing, do you have any tips for being able to close those and kind of motivate like a decision to be made rather than dragging it out?
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll get some of the other NMDs on here as well too, to share. So my 2 cents on that one is I try to get people on a quick call. That's the number one. If you can get them on a call, and I'll even say it, I'll say, you know what, can we just jump on a quick, hey, are you by your phone right now? If I call you on Messenger, that's actually what I did with one of my reps today. I just quickly called her and we got what we needed to get done, like bam, versus like the back and forth for like 3 days. Yeah, so that's what I would say, is that would be the first one. The second one is if they're not willing to jump on, depending on the relationship and depending on if it's a full cold call, is I get right pretty down to like them making a decision. Say, hey, you know, I'm just following up. We've been going back and forth. I just want to know, do you have enough information to make a decision to get your family started today? I'm putting orders in. Yeah,
I kind of use something similar to that too. I make it like, I kind of say something like that as far as like, you know, I'm putting some orders in today. So it's not, you know, you don't feel like you're jumping on them, but yeah, it's about asking questions too. If you haven't, you know, if they don't have answers, and I like how you word that, Nicole.
Yeah, just helping them. A lot of people like just so sit on the fence. The one order I got this past weekend, it was just, I found her pain. Like her pain was, yeah, my husband's 50 pounds overweight. My son is not eating well. I'm heading into menopause. I just feel like our family's falling apart. And I said, you know what? Our shred is starting on Monday. I know you're not going to get your product in time for our shred. I said, but let's get your order in this weekend. I'll send you the link. You can get your son for free, and then, oh my gosh, you'll have access on Monday to all our amazing free resources, and you can start getting on track. And she's like, okay, that sounds great. Send me the link. I'm ready to sign up. So it's linking their pain to a solution and getting them excited. If you don't know what their pain is to sign their credit card to you, it's very hard to get the order. That's what I find. Don't you, Sarah? Yeah, Melissa, you're so good at closing. I know she's on the phone right now. I can kind of see her. Melissa, does anybody else? Melissa Seguin, you just closed 17 orders. You can share.
How did I close all those orders? You know what? I didn't have to, this is going to sound really bad. I didn't work very hard to close those orders. I feel like I've just done the personal work to put myself in alignment with the orders just coming. If that makes sense to anyone, and I know it might sound really woo-woo, but they just kind of came to me. I didn't send messages. I didn't do anything. I just got them on the phone. As soon as they messaged about anything, I got them on the phone right away, and I figured out what they needed, and I closed them on the phone.
Great. Okay.
So, I didn't do a lot of reach outs. And I mean, I've been in the business for 5 years, so they know that I have this product. So a lot of them have been watching for a while. But it was just a matter of, as soon as they message, I got them on the phone, usually within 24 to 48 hours, and I closed them right away.
Very good. How about Marissa? Marissa, you closed close to 30 orders, girlfriend. How did you do that? What was your magic?
My magic was to get them on a call. So I was intrigued. I was putting posts up about the shred, and that was my focus because I truly believed it. And after experiencing it, after having 4 babies, so I felt what it did, and I was on fire. So after that, my posts were intriguing about that and Tower Garden. And so anytime they received a text, I would shoot out. And Sarah Beermore had suggested this, and it works like a charm. Oh, are we back?
Yeah.
Okay, it works like a charm where I had said, saw your comments. Do you have 15 minutes to chat today at 9 or 1400? And then they come back, and maybe one or two will say, no, I'm really busy. No problem. Then we take it into chat. But all of them are like, sure. And then I learned that exactly like what Melissa was saying is trying to close it on the moment. So I shoot out the prices because I don't want to shoot out the prices after. I shoot out the prices right away in a decent conversation. And I say to them, how does that look for you? Is that within your budget? Does that work for you? So then we can downsize it accordingly if need to be.
And what did you say were the most orders for you this month? Were you getting full shred orders? Like were most people doing the 3 blend and shakes?
3 blend and shakes. Yeah, they started with 1 box of shake.
Yeah.
Because I would tell them, 1 box is this and it will last you that based on X amount. It's up to you. You can do A or B, and they go with A, which is 1 box, but maybe I should have said 2. A learning curve, I guess, but.
Yeah, I usually start with 1. It's just I've just had experiences where people like get all of a sudden 2 boxes, and the husband's like, oh my gosh, this just showed up on my credit card and we've got all this product, and they freak out. And then they're like, I got to ship all my shakes back. So I was like, try the shakes, make sure you love them, get through them, get your shred on, fall in love with the program, and you'll probably be ordering another box next month. So let's start you off with 1 box this month. And that's kind of the way that I share it. Who else wants to step in for closing? Is Ilona on? I saw her earlier. Ilona, she might have had to scoot out. Who else? Jen Brennan, you had a ton of orders. Can you share how you closed all of your orders? And then I'll get Sarah too, and then we'll wrap up because we got to jump on Mitra's call.
Yeah, I just assume that everybody's going to say yes. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Here's the information. Then I'm like, sweet. Let me know what you want to order. Do you want vanilla, chocolate, half and half? Or let me know how you want to pay for your capsules. And I'm super excited for your kids to get free gummies. Like I changed my mentality. Like I assume that everyone's going to get it. And if they say no, then I'm like, all right, cool. Totally cool. But I just go into it like I'm already closing. And that's like such an icky word to use, but like, it's like, well, I know that they're going to order. Like, why wouldn't they? Like what Marissa's saying, like they're doing the shred works. So I'm like, hey girl, send me your information. Let's get you the capsules. Let's get your kiddos hooked up. Let's get you some shakes. Try both, see what you love. Next box, you can decide if you want to do half and half again or change it to like all vanilla or all chocolate. And I think it comes from the confidence from you. Like I don't know why people wouldn't do it. And that I guess comes through, and when I'm talking to them and they can feel that. It's the same thing with the tower. Like, oh my gosh, like why wouldn't you get a tower? Like that's crazy, right? So I'm not talking them out of it. It's just, let me know which tower you want to get, and I'll get it in the system.
Great. And Sarah, you got 29 orders. What were some of your?
I was 1 away to 30. Yeah, I mean, I really resonate with what Melissa said. I have put in a lot of work with a lot of conversations over the last, course of 5 years, and a lot of planting seeds, and really just detaching from the outcome of the conversations that I'm having. And I really, truly believe, and you guys probably, some of you probably think this is hocus pocus, but just getting into that high vibration. I've been working very, very hard on personal growth and personal development, waking up in the morning, being consistent with my gratitude journal, asking my higher power, who can I serve? And just, doing what I normally do, you know, putting out, Jen and I, our team, we do, like, we share Facebook stories. I love our healthy competition between Jen and I. But yeah, just doing the social media posts, being vulnerable in your social media posts, and following up is a big one, but just a lot of seeds planted. And then I feel like just because I'm being aligned right now, all of those kind of just came to me last month.
Yeah, awesome. Melissa, did you want to share just any tips on closing? I know that you had some huge numbers too this month. Some of your secret sauce, your language of closing.
Me or
Yeah.
Megan?
She already shared.
Just so excited about the towers. Like, yay, it's spring here in Ontario, although I can't put my tower out yet because of frost up here at north, but just being excited about that. And I've been trying to be really consistent on social media and being just more, what's the word? Not blunt, but I can't think of the word I want to say about these are the shakes I use and they're the best ones out there, and sharing the benefits of these shakes and what shakes am I using and what recipes am I using and showing how to make them and showing protein balls. And that, yeah, I had protein balls for breakfast again. And then some of the benefits of the capsules and benefits of the business. Just as I believe right now, everyone knows that network marketing is available. And it's a matter of getting them to take the time to listen to what we're all about so that they realize, wow, this is an amazing opportunity. And I always let people off the hook. I'm like, I think it's the best, but it might not be for you, and that's okay. But at least take a look. At least you'll know what you're saying no to. So just have a look. Like, especially right now, people are either scared, so they're looking for something, or people have had a lot of time on their hands to consume information. And C, people have had time off and are realizing, I don't want to go back to what I was doing. I'm looking for something else. So we can help people with whatever it is. We are the best solution, hands down. And I don't say that just because I've been with the company, which helps, but we have the best product in the world, and it's foundational. It's for everyone. Get your solid foundation happening and then add all the other stuff out there. Our business model, they've taken the best of all the different types of businesses out there and created our compensation plan. And you can't fail. Oh, you missed your 30 days? Okay, try again. Like, they've just got your back. And then they're adding more money every time we turn around. And then this community, guys, imagine for 1 minute if Team B, never mind the whole Juice Plus community, wasn't there anymore. That's it. We're done. You have no more connection to all of us. Oh my gosh. We have something that some people will never ever have in their lives or haven't yet. And we have the opportunity to share that with them and let them in and see what we're all about, man. So you just feel like that. People want to be a part of that.
Awesome, Melissa. Thank you. Yeah, that's all. I'm going to end it with Angela. Angela just went QSSC. We want to talk to you for a sec, girlfriend. You're bringing it. You're bringing the orders. You're bringing the partners. Just give these newbies a little bit of hope and inspiration, because you've grown so much. And listen, this girl last month, she's like, oh my gosh, I just figured out how to share a screen on Zoom. It was like the biggest tech win. And I totally understand that. I go, these tiny little wins that you guys don't realize are a big deal is a big deal, because it keeps on giving you permission to grow. So Angela, a few words about our leadership position and what it feels like to now be officially a leader within our Juice Plus family.
It feels absolutely amazing. And so for me, the business, I started it 3 years ago. And it was my first conference going to California. And that's when something, I was like, yeah, this is the real deal. And I loved it. And then I just started working on myself, personal growth, decided to go back to school, study nutrition. I wanted to understand more, all that kind of good stuff. But I'd say the biggest thing that got me to the new level is being brave. for 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Be brave, and you're going to see so many different possibilities open up for you. Be patient. Took me 3 years. It's all good. And you know, I think that no matter what your circumstances, just have a spirit of gratitude in every circumstance. And with that, you're going to draw in a lot of positive energy, and a lot of positive things are going to develop for you. So yeah, I'm super pumped, excited, and I know that you know, SSC is just around the corner.
Awesome. Thanks, Ange, on that. I would say that the biggest gift right now for you young ones, your gift right now is helping a lot of people feel good from the inside out by offering our products. And as you grow and as you start to bring team on, they become your babies. So it's like giving birth, and it truly is, guys. I can't tell you that I almost rather, you know, give birth to a leader now than getting a bunch of customers, because that growth and that individual and what that one person can do is just, there's no words. And so, you know, getting to witness Melissa go, and then Jen go, and Sarah Biermer, and then Sarah Mokhtar, and seeing our other leaders grow, it's like the best feeling in the world. It's one of the biggest highs after having a baby. Is having an opportunity to still give birth without the broken vagina. So on that note, guys, thank you so much for showing up. We love you so much. Thank you for all of the work that you are doing out there. We're so proud of you. I can't wait to see how many of you are gonna kill QSC, and we can shout that out and celebrate with you guys. And you know, when all this is over, we'll be having a big party, that's for sure. I think we'll have to go across tour though. You'll have to come out to Kelowna with us and celebrate in Kelowna too, right? So I'm ready to jump on Mitra's call. Hopefully you've written it down. I know she is recording it. I have asked her, so if a few of you like have to hit the bed because of your schedule, I totally understand that. We'll get that recording out to you tomorrow. So thanks again, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.